Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Philip Miller, the Adventure Zombie, and today we're going to be talking about these NovSight pod lights that I installed on my bumper. They sent me some fog lights and driving lights to test out, and so I'm going to be doing test and review. I'll be talking about the installation process and different uses for the lights. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? I really like the overall fit and finish of these lights, as well as the branded lens covers. I also like that they threw in the extra amber lens covers as well. These are their flood fog lights, and as you can see, I put the amber covers on these. I like that I can keep the branded lens covers installed until I need them, but while they're installed, they protect the lens from bugs and rock chips. These lights come with a standalone wiring harness, as well as simple instructions on how to wire them. I actually chose to wire them through a switch panel, that way I could control everything from a single panel. Installing them with a switch panel makes it really easy. You can just clip the wires, run the negative and positive into the correct slots, put the correct size fuse in there, and you're good to go. This also has a 60 amp breaker on it as well. A switch panel like this has a main negative and positive. You just hook it up to the positive and negative on the battery and you're all set. I ran the wires for the control panel through this spot in the firewall, and in a second I'll go on the inside and show you what the control panel looks like. I mounted the control panel at about my left knee. It's in a slightly inconvenient place, but it gives me a central location to turn all my lights on and off. This particular box also has a switch where you can turn everything on and off with just the push of a single button. Okay, so as you can see, this is me driving with just my headlights on. No brights, just regular headlights. And here's adding the fogs. There you go. Now you get a pretty good idea with the fog lights. And then adding the driver lights. I think I probably need to aim my fog lights down a little bit, but as you can see, it's illuminating the road quite well. I think the bonus to these lights are they are very bright, but they're also street legal. When I first turned them on, it was in the daylight, and I was kind of thinking to myself that they were not that bright, and I was kind of disappointed. But after driving at night with them, it's kind of the perfect amount of light, at least for me. And one more time, fog lights, and then driving lights. You can see in this drive-by how bright these lights are and how much they illuminate. So as you can see, it's illuminating quite a ways out. That's probably, I don't know, 200 yards out there in front of me. And the lights are easily illuminating it. It may not be coming through on the camera, showing exactly how bright it is, but these are more than great for on-road driving and even off-road driving, really. I haven't ever run into a situation where I've needed to see farther than that. So yeah, I think these would be really good in any sort of driving or off-road situation. So I think after testing these and using them a few times at night and on-road and off-road, I think these lights would be really good if you were looking for some bright on-road lights. especially if you were looking for some bright on-road lights. I really like the versatility and placement that you can put these 3-inch light pods. You can pretty much put them anywhere. I also like for off-road driving, they seem to maintain their position, their aiming, and they're definitely bright enough for me driving off-road. I know a lot of guys like super bright stuff, so if you're looking for something that was like super bright, this may not be the application for you, but for somebody who just needs light to be able to see on the trails and they're not trying to see, you know, to the other side of the planet or whatever, you know, these are great. So I would definitely recommend these. And if you guys like, there is a link in the description below, as well as a small discount code. I believe they said combining the discount code with the online purchase, you get 30 to 35% off. NovSight lights, they come in spot, driving, and flood, I believe, and they may have one other pattern in there as well. I'm not sure. But they also sell light bars and stuff like that. So if you guys are looking to outfit your rigs, give them a shot. Until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't yet, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.